Good morning, good people. Here we are once again, Department of Career Services, where our goal is to help our students and other interested people on their journey through this life. That's it, no big deal. Actually, it's the biggest deal, but that's why we're here. How do we do it, or what is our part in that? Our part is to help our students answer two questions. Who am I? Why do I behave the way I do? If you can answer those two questions, you can navigate through this life towards the next destination. So you're best prepared from there. That's it. How do we do that? Well, we provide tools, which are in the worksheet down below. While you're there, please share, please click on the bell, thumbs up, you know the thing. Please do all that stuff. Good morning, Diana. So we do it through our worksheet. We do it through coming together in the podcast, or just some of the blah, 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 the vibrations in the air coming out of my mouth to help people create better habits by routine, showing up every day, building better habits. So Diana, how are things in Portland? This might be a travel day for Not a Bevy. Heading to Cleveland. See about Matt. We've got the cold and snowy. Wow. Okay. Interesting. Muy interessante. So I got my hair cut yesterday. I had in some gray highlights so that people get that I'm actually as old as I am. So, no, kidding. Just kidding. Gray highlights not added. But really, really big show today. Really big show. Yes, happy Valentine's Day. We have many red letter things. So let's get started. The theme of today, Happy Valentine's Day and the 4 C's. This isn't like the 7 C's. This is the 4 letter C's. And we'll get into that a little bit later. Brought to you by Elon Musk and Seth Godin. But advice from an 8-year-old. Marry only for love. I guess it means what you mean by love. If it is Thomas Aquinas thing of willing the good of the other for the other? If that's what you mean by love, okay. If you mean heart racing, oxytocin, that not so much, because hedonic adaptation, that will go down. And if your relationship is built on oxytocin, then it's going to be a tough row to hoe. Tough row to hoe. It's built on mutual respect, common goals, things like that, then, and willing the good of the other for the other, then got a shot. So marry only for love. The key word there is, what does love mean? What's it mean to love? Okay, some other red letter things we got here. So what a bevy is there? Happy Valentine Day. What not a bevy? My mama told me Valentine's Day was a special day because you got a box of chocolates and you never know what you're gonna get. Huh? Okay, back to it. We got to get around to it around here. Oops, can't say that word because phone will react. Okay, we've got a bunch of 4 letter. Jordan Peterson, even you. Daily Stoic, intrinsic motivation. Intrinsic motivation. Seth Godin, got your back. Yeah, that was a good one. I'm going to read that in a second because, oops. Okay. Daily Stoic, intrinsic motivation, Seth Godin. Got your back. Jordan Peterson, even you. That was really a poignant one. And of course, the one I attached above of little short video of Elon Musk talking about the 4 C's. But let's look at Seth Godin for a second. I've got your back. This is a complicated process. It's about commitment and connection. Aha, commitment and connection. That's 2 C's, commitment and connection. If we're saying that we'll do what's in our short-term interest and convenient, then there's really no reason to say it at all, since that's what we usually do anyway. Instead, if we're promising to shift our time horizon, to show up when we don't feel like it, like oftentimes here, especially then, to invest focus and time and resources when there may be other more compelling short-term options. Commitment is a reward in itself. It gives us boundaries and structure and also creates meaning. Commitment only counts when it costs us something, and that cost usually involves shifting time, doing things when we don't want to do them. That's the I got your back part. Because we said we would. Because we said we would. Right. Because we said we would. Because we said we would. That rolls off the tongue pretty well. Why don't you guys try that? Because we said we would. Because we said we would. Okay. That goes along with it just doesn't matter, but I think it rolls off the tongue better. Because we said we would. Good morning, Maticus Von Atticus. I heard there was somebody climbing through the window last night at about 11:30. What? Yep. I got notified of it. Someone climbing through the window at 11:30. What is the other 2C? What? We haven't gotten there yet. Okay, so the first 2 C's, commitment and connection. Commitment and connection. All right, then. The second 2 C's, and these are the ones to really, I think, carry around with you today. So there's a little video attached to the worksheet. Elon Musk in the Oval Office with his young son. Elon Musk is explaining what it takes to cut $1 trillion off our deficit. There's a $2 trillion deficit. What does it take to cut the deficit by $1 trillion? And he said it takes 2 things, 2 C's. And I think this is really the thing to stitch onto your uniform, your identity, your Superman outfit that's underneath your outer clothing, your inner self, like the Superman outfit, competence and caring. Competence and caring. It's not enough to care. It's not enough to be competent. It's competence and caring. The ability to do what needs to be done and doing it in a way that is not punitive, the least painful way possible, but getting things to right the ship. And yeah. So the 4 C's, not the 7 C's, these are the 4 C's. Elon Musk, competence and caring. Seth Godin, commitment and connection. So competence and caring goes with how do you do the tough things, the really audacious things, the things that are like, wow, you're going to cut the debt in half. How are you going to cut the deficit in half? Through competence. I have to know what I'm doing, and caring. I have to do it in the best possible way. And then for Godin, it's kind of fits in with our theme of this week about getting people, both of them do. How do you get people to help you achieve your goal? Commitment and connection. Commitment and connection. Connect with people and do what you say you're going to do. Or as he said, because we said we would. I got your back. Why? Well, there's a lot of reasons why, but what does it mean? I got your back. It means you can count on me when you need it. Not when it's convenient for me, when you need it. Because I care. Okay, which goes to Happy Valentine's Day. And what is the purpose of Valentine's Day? That's Darren Hardy for today. His thing is make love. Yeah, Darren Hardy. Every day is love day. And for him, love is acknowledging that you care about other people. People want to be seen and they want to be appreciated. All right, how's we doing for time? Only 12 minutes. What? Not a bevy. Heart. Oops. Diana, what does that mean? What does what mean? Commitment, connection, competent and caring. Correct. Commitment and connection. That is, I got your back. I'm committed to you. We've got this connection. I am committed. I've got your back. I think Matticus von Atticus appreciates that about me. Right, Matt? Right, Matticus von Atticus? I've got your back. When times are tough, you know you can call me. Right? I'm not going to do, you're in good hands with Allstate. Oops. Making love. What does that mean? So in the Darren Hardy link down below, it means acknowledge people and show that you appreciate them. That's what for him love is letting people know you appreciate them, you care about them. It's kind of like the common thing. Hey man, I love you, man. Hey man, love you. Love you. Bye. Love you. That's what he means by that. Making love is to say, love you. Love you. Love you. Love you. Something like that. Show people, well, but be sincere. Don't be like me. Be sincere that you appreciate, you acknowledge the people and you appreciate what they do. You appreciate them as a person, not as an object. All right. Yes, that is what I'm talking about. Okay, cool. Great. Well, we're 14 minutes in. Big things are happening here. Big things are happening here. It was a storm yesterday. It was a 2-cop day yesterday. Once at Star, helping get the riff-raffians out. And the other one was at Pratt, where we had to get someone out. So I want to acknowledge Jade did a good job. She followed through. It was a bit chaotic, but we kept focused on the goal. Get this person out of here. And it worked. No cold hands or feet today. All right, so let's make something happen today. It is Valentine's Day, Friday, last opportunity during the week to make something happen. So, okay, people, just want you to know I acknowledge the sacrifices you make to show up for this, much more than mine. I just have to worry about a door jam to watch this thing because it's there to hear, there to hear, the Peloton to hear. That's all I have to do. You guys have to do the harder part of whatever you are, taking your day, carving it out so you can be here. And I just want you to know I appreciate that. And I'm confident, though, that the repetition, that many, many, many years into the future, you will look back on these mornings with a fondness and longing of, yeah, those days, those events were kind of cool. And so as Diana says, and cut, oops, I'll say Shivas and Shalom, Scotch and peace.